How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super creepy things that have been caught on camera that are starting to freak the internet out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. It seems that the man in this first TikTok video likely suspected that his house was haunted. Uploaded by Mr. List Paranormal, the clip shows the man setting up a camera, and it isn't long before it looks as though it captures some evidence. Take a look. As you can see, a dark shadowy figure appears from the right of screen. It then seems to follow the man up the stairs. If you look closely, the figure looks as though it might actually be walking on all fours like an animal. If this footage is indeed genuine, then it would have to be some of the best evidence yet supporting the existence of shadow people. The scares don't end there either. A few seconds later, the door to the right begins to move, seemingly all by itself. Then if you watch closely, you can see a pale ghostly face peeking out of the darkness. If this tenant originally thought that his house might be haunted, then it seems after reviewing this footage, he'd likely begin searching for a new place immediately. Martina Manar is a TikToker who posts videos of the strange things that happen around her house. In this one, we see her baby resting peacefully in the crib at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Almost instantly, a balloon begins moving towards the baby's crib. First, it moves in an unusual way, as if swimming through the air. Once the balloon reaches the crib, it then begins to violently bob up and down. The baby doesn't seem to be scared, however, appearing to squeal with delight as the balloon continues its odd movements. Could this be the work of a poltergeist? One perhaps that's eager to make contact with the child. This is just one of many creepy videos on this TikToker's channel. If you want to see more potentially paranormal happenings, as always, I'll leave a link in the description box down below.
Guys, come in here. I'm being dead.
This next series of videos are the stuff of nightmares. Uploaded to the YouTube channel McJuggernuggets, the first clip shows someone, or something, peering in through their window. Take a look. Spooked by what they're confronted with, the pair try to confirm with each other that they aren't seeing things.
You see this, right? You do see this, right?
Next, thinking that it might be someone else in the house playing a prank, one of them calls out, making sure that everyone in the house is accounted for.
Larry, is Jeffrey in here?
Right here, we're working on the bathroom.
Jeffrey, say something.
Huh?
Say something.
Sure enough, they all answer, leaving the identity of whoever's staring in through the window a complete mystery. In the second clip, we see the two other residents enter the room. Startled, one of them asks, "What the hell is that?"
Don't move, don't say anything.
All the while, the creepy face remains motionless, staring back at the onlookers.
Yeah, it's just floating in the air.
Jeffrey, I thought you were doing everything.
Then, just as one of the men questions if it's a person, the figure suddenly vanishes from sight.
Is that a person?
Now realizing that the masked figure must be human, the four men run from the house in an attempt to catch the culprit.
That's a person.
Unfortunately, this is where the footage ends. So what would you do if you saw this unnerving face staring in through your bedroom window? Would you hide, or would you run outside and investigate? Let me know in the comments down below. This next clip, uploaded to TikTok by Bien Vatamlin, claims to show a ghost caught on camera. The footage appears to be an excerpt taken from a security camera at an unknown location. As it rolls, we see a figure seemingly materialize out of nowhere. They continue from right to left, before completely vanishing from sight. If you watch the beginning of the video one more time closely, it actually looks like the figure is transparent for a split second just after it appears. Could this simply be a malfunctioning camera, or does this video really show a paranormal entity? Unfortunately, as is the case with many clips of this nature, there's little to no accompanying information, making it difficult to make a final judgment call one way or the other. For now at least, it seems that this clip will have to remain a mystery. These next two videos were uploaded to TikTok by Little and Large 13. In the first clip, we see a person dressed in a panda costume walk into view of a security camera. The person remains motionless for a few seconds before walking out of sight. Some think that this video is probably a hoax, as the person in the costume seems to know exactly where the camera is positioned. However, this next video might prove that this is not the case at all. In this clip, which was captured just 2 days later, we see a woman walking towards the clothesline. She begins to remove and fold a towel when suddenly she looks around as if startled by something. She quickly grabs the second towel and heads inside. If you look closely, you can see that the panda is actually staring into the yard through the hole in the fence. So does this TikToker really have a creepy panda stalker, or is it all just a bit of spooky fun? Let me know your thoughts on this down below. This next video, uploaded to TikTok by Biano456, has captured something truly terrifying. Watch. At first glance, it looks like Godzilla is rising from the depths of the ocean. However, several viewers of the clip have been quick to point out that the giant object emerging from the ocean is likely to be a huge piece of ice. So while you might be disappointed that this video doesn't actually show a giant monster, if you were actually on this boat, you'd probably be just as terrified. Before we take a look at our last mysterious clip, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and eerie videos. This last TikTok clip on our list has the community divided over its authenticity. Uploaded by dread.jpg, the clip has a bizarre blinking effect superimposed over the video, leading some to think that it's most likely fake. However, it's possible that this effect was added in post-production in an effort to increase the suspense. The beginning of the video shows a person entering an elevator. While it looks as though the clip's been sped up, the frantic way in which the camera holder presses the buttons still gives the impression that they're in a hurry for some reason. They wait as the elevator ascends several floors. Then, when it finally comes to a stop, a shadowy figure can be seen moving quickly past the doors. The camera holder hesitantly exits the elevator and immediately looks to their left. However, the mysterious figure is nowhere to be seen. They decide to make a run for it, but when they turn back, the figure can be seen following close behind. The camera holder then rushes to their apartment door, entering just in time to see the dark figure staring at them from just outside the security gate. Despite the strange blinking effect that has been overlaid on the footage, this is still a rather chilling clip. What would you do if you were followed to your door by a mysterious figure? Would you make a run for it like the person in this video, or would you confront the culprit hoping that they leave you alone? Let me know down below. Now, if you love creepy videos, then you'll love the rest of our content. You can check out these 2 links here for more. Also, remember to follow us on all our other socials. There's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.